Hey there, boys and girls. Fog here. I've had enough people ask for a world download, and I thought I'd do you one better. I'd give you a real quick behind-the-scenes video of my 5K subscriber special. Thanks again to all of you for even getting me this far. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're not here to do the thanks thing. We just did that. So instead, I think I'll give you a little bit of a behind-the-scenes. This is like the world's tiniest village, isn't it? I literally just created a creative world and just wandered around until I found a village, and this is it. This is tiny. It's got like 3 buildings, 2 buildings and a well. So tiny little village. So this is what made the magic happen. It's nothing fancy, but let me give you a quick view of how it works and give you a quick why. By the way, we're well over 7,200 now, so and climbing. Keep going, guys. Keep going. I love it. So obviously these are banners. I did have someone ask why the flags, and I noticed that I screwed up on the American flag here. It should have been a red flag with white stripes instead of a white flag with red stripes. Yeah, oh well, too bad. It still looks pretty good. So obviously this is just banners, but someone did ask why the Brazilian flag. Those of you that have been on my channel for a while will know I actually lived in Brazil for a couple of years. So back in the 80s, I spent a couple of years in and around Rio. And so yes, I do speak a little Portuguese. Falo português, um pouco. I do not speak it perfectly. In fact, I speak it rather imperfectly, but I do speak and understand some Portuguese. And yeah, so Brazil's kind of like a second adopted home for me. I really loved my time in Brazil. It was great. So enough of that. Obviously, the banners provided the numbers. These are just regular old banners. And no, I did not invent the number font. Just do a Google search for numbers and Minecraft banners and you'll find this. Or download the world, because there will be a world download below. You can download the world and you can take a look at the banners, and they'll tell you how they were built right there. You can see all the steps right there. You'll have to figure out what some of those things mean, but I'll let you figure that out. So the way we did that was, of course, stop action. This world right now has had the time frozen. To do that, you do what is it? Game rule, do daylight cycle false, and that stops the sunrise and sunset. And then you just pick a time that looked good. This is just barely before dawn, so we've got this little twilight thing going on here. That I'm facing east, so the sun is just about to rise. The moon has just set. And I thought that gave me a nice little afterglow here. I used barricade blocks or barrier blocks to make sure that I always was standing in the same location. So I walk in here in this corner here, right here, and look right at that spot right there. Every time I change the numbers, hit F1 to make the HUD go away, hit F2 to take a screenshot, which I'm not going to do now, put F1 back on, and then I could go change the numbers again. And of course I kept all of these in my hotbar so it was easier to change the numbers. Take a bunch of screenshots, put all the screenshots together in my favorite video editing program, which is ScreenFlow, by the way. I do record on a Mac. That's all there was to that. So this little switch here goes through a bunch of delayed repeater delays down below, and the only reason for the repeater delays is so I could make sure I was in exactly the right position before the fireworks went off. And all that does is go through a tunnel and come out back here. And this right here is the contraption that did the light show. So these are dispensers with lots of fireworks, of course. And these right here, this is a little random number generator. As the minecart goes across the detector rail, it will fire fireworks, and it will also fire off this dropper right here, which will pop up either a wooden sword or a block up in here, and a comparator right here detects that signal. If it's the block, the signal will only go 1 block, so nothing will happen. But if it's a sword, the signal will go longer than 1 block, which will trigger this monostable circuit right here, which creates a simple one-tick pulse. And a one-tick pulse will make a sticky piston drop its block. So the one-tick pulse in there, if we randomly get our pulse, it will pop this block over the beacon here. First time the blue guy moves, that's going to displace this block and is going to turn the beacon on. Same thing over here. So let's go ahead and turn this on. Give me a lever. Thank you. And we'll show you how this works. Oh, I have a lever. Never mind. So you can see there, it's firing off the rockets. And there's a 50% chance that any one of these guys will fire. And when they do, they pop one of these colored blocks over. And as you can see, different colored blocks make the beacons change colors. So it's as simple as that. Pretty simple little device. Nothing too fancy. I've been thinking about maybe doing something a little fancier with this. Maybe finding a way to extend this a bit. Or compact it. I would think there ought to be a way to take this beacon and compact it right down to a really small size. But for now, this is good enough. You end up with kind of a random color thing going on here. So anyway, there's a world download below if you're interested in seeing this and playing with it yourself. It's not too fancy, like I said. Pretty simple stuff. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. And I will talk to you all again in the next FoG's World. Bye-bye, guys.